Hey monkeys, we're doing a cosmetic touch-up for the second time on this headstock repair. I do need to send a link to the client, so let me just copy and paste here. Bear with me. All right, so headstock repair. Let me just send the link to the client. So you're watching Guitar Quackery live on YouTube, and the way we do it is the way you see it being done as we speak. Send the link to the client so he gets to see how I butcher his guitar in real time. Okay, last time something interesting happened. I ended up doing a two guitar giveaways just to get rid of some guitars. Not customer guitars, but yeah, we got rid of some guitars during this live stream. So I'm not too pleased with the results from last time. This is what we have. Now, if I show you the microscope image, you can see this. Yeah. Let's say that I can easily imagine how this could be better. So what we see is that now this part looks darker, and I guess that's because the super glue, the CA glue is also called, is darkening up the actual, well, I don't know. Let's look through the microscope. It's darkening up the, well, it's darkening up stuff, right? So I don't know. Let's try to scrape it and see what it looks like. This is why I didn't continue with the super glue here. I think maybe I should first spray it with lacquer and then do a little drop fill with super glue, level it up, and then do lacquer again. I don't know. So these things are always experimental. And interestingly enough, I was just watching my good buddy Ian Davlin, who is a phenomenal repair technician and more. He has this thing you should check out, Deluxe group. Check out on Patreon. Highly recommended you join. It is a membership thing. You got to pay, but it's worth every penny. You can learn a lot of these repairs from that group, and yeah. But anyway, so he said himself just a couple of days ago, I was watching his I don't know if you call it live stream, I guess, membership live stream, that he tells the clients, listen, I never made anything invisible. All right, I'm going to use this phrase from now on. So, you know, when it comes to these kinds of repairs, yeah, you never know how it's going to come out. You don't know, because we don't know. All right. So I was going to do a whole bunch of live streams today, and I think we are going to limit it to maybe two. This one and another one, because people kept booking appointments. Yeah. So one of them is running late as we speak. Oh, I should charge my watch battery. No, bear with me. Okay. All right. Let's have a closer look at this. Now, the camera is maybe kind of in my way. Let's try to work like this. Yeah, so this is what we see. I want to focus a little bit. And let's see if I scrape this, what happens. So I overfilled it a little bit. Obviously, that's how you do it. But the filling inside of the actual fracture, hairline fracture, here it's a hairline, here it isn't. Well, it looks darker, right? than the surrounding area. So I guess that's how it's going to be. So you could do like a sanding, or you could do scraping. I think scraping is better for this situation. And when you do scrape, you need to change the orientation of your blade so that you don't end up with a surface that's kind of jaggedy. Yeah. So now this looks, feels kind of smooth almost. To be honest with you, I wonder if I should just remove all of this. But that, I don't know. It's a dilemma now. So, like I said, you need to change the orientation, the direction of the blade. That's easy on a flat surface, but this is obviously the curved surface here. So that makes it a little more challenging, especially if I have a camera right here, which is why I'm going to move it over here. Maybe this works better. Oh, and I lost connection to my switcher for whatever reason. Connect. It's connecting. Let me quit the app. Oh. Okay. We're back in business. 2 people watching. Oh, who's this? Oh, a Dr. Sure Thing. Two crises, one dilemma. What do you mean? So, so there's a little bump here. Okay, I no longer feel the bump, but this is a little bump, I think, here. Oh yeah, I should show you a close-up. So this is a little bump here now. I'm touching up. And here there was a little bump over here. Hump. Hump or bump? Hump, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to change my approach here. So what I'll do is instead of drop filling now, because it darkens up, right? Obviously, I want to first spray it, and then when it dries, when the lacquer dries, then drop fill it, and then level it off, and then spray it again. So I want to remove from these fractures whatever I can remove from the sanding and whatever glue squeeze out might be there. I wonder if this is still a little hump here. I think it is. This dark area. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's still here a little bit. Elevated. I think I want to use this blade now. So I want to see if I can remove this dark area here from this surface here, which probably looks dark because the super glue is applied straight to the wood grain. There's no lacquer there, right? This is open wood grain right here. So that's what I think resulted in this discoloration. So initially, when you apply super glue, which is definitely, obviously a liquid, yeah, it darkens the surface. That's the same effect as wet fabric, wet T-shirts, if you're into that sort of thing. But at that time, you don't know what it's going to look like when it dries up. Well, I was hoping at that time that, yeah, I mean, I did see that it was darkening up the area, but I thought it was just going to lighten up once it's dry, and that obviously didn't happen. I can still feel a little hump here, so let me work on this. So we're going to have a little scar here. To be honest with you, that doesn't bother me too much. Can we make this completely invisible? Yeah. We would need to do the type of work that would consume more time than carving a brand new neck. So what does that say about the budget? I think you understand what I'm saying. Okay. So let's go over this with some 600 grit, to be technically correct, P600 grit sandpaper, which I have right here. Move the camera. I have some right here. And right, so this is it, P600. I'm just going to use my finger here because it's a curved area. So I'm not looking to get it smooth right now because we're going to be spraying over this. And I just want to scuff this surface as well a little bit. So there's ways of hiding these kinds of repairs. One way of hiding it is to do maybe a black overspray and a stinger. That would hide part of it. It wouldn't hide this. But the problem is that that would spray over a serial number here. Another way would be same thing, black overspray and then a burst into this. But again, we don't see this anywhere else on the guitar, so I'm not really sure that would look good. I'll think about it a little bit. Maybe I'll discuss it with the customer. So the way we spray lacquer, we do a flash coat first, which is lacquer mixed with the solvent, just to soften up the old lacquer so that it sticks to it better. And then we do our first coat of lacquer. And we do the flash coat just to get it started, right? We wouldn't do a flash coat between all the coats. Now, I won't be doing any spraying on camera because I don't have like a spray booth with a camera setup. So even the spraying that I did on the front of the headstock, I did all that off camera. And then I just did some touch-up work on camera. So I want it to feel smooth. I'm going to transition here where the two tuning machines are. Just a transition like this. And I heard a text message come in, and I think one customer is running late, the one that's picking up the base that I worked on. So I don't know if you followed on Instagram. I did a budget loose neck joint repair on an acoustic bass. Yeah, but then I did a whole bunch of other work as well. So the job ended up costing more than, in my opinion, the value of the bass. Not in my opinion, I know it costs more. But, you know, customer wanted to do that, so all right. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I heard a text message coming. Oh, I won't be able to get there today. Okay, let me just answer this. Okay, he wants to come on Saturday instead. Okay, no problem. Saturday is what date? 25th of October, 2025. Hello, doctor. 2 crises equals 1 dilemma. I'm sorry. My brain isn't functioning today. Please explain it to me. What's the plural of crisis? Crisises? Or you just say crisis? I guess crisis. Crises? Crisi? So this feels good. Feels good the way it is. So what I want to do now, as best as I can, is, let me explain. I lost my switcher here. Just checking messages. I'm going to do this next job with a fresh X-Acto blade, number, what is it, 11? Yeah. So you can see these white areas. Well, that's just, let's focus. It's the powder. So if you have a block of ice and you shred it, it becomes white, right? Like snow. So that's how you make the slush drink. So same thing with this. We want to remove this powder now. And where do I have my spray gun? Air, compressed air. Hold on. Well, I know I have it somewhere. Maybe the boogeyman took it. Man, I need to build a shelf there. Okay. I'll find it. So let's talk about these blades. So I have this X-Acto blade, but it's used. If you look, let's inspect it through the microscope. I think, yeah, it's got a broken tip, right? And I don't want that. So I want a fresh blade. So this is it. This is a fresh blade. Let's look at this one through the microscope. And that's what I want. Okay. So I am going to exchange it. This is the old one. It goes here into this safety box. Okay. And now I'm going to use the tip of this blade to clean that crack. So excuse me, but something is distracting me here. Something's beeping here. So I'm charging this. You mentioned you had a dilemma. The plural of crisis is crises. Christ. Right. I'm going to have to ask AI, I guess, to pronounce it. All right. So let's do this. Yeah, you see this powder? It needs to come out. And this is a little bit of glue squeeze out. And I think I also removed some lacquer. Yeah, I don't want to remove the lacquer. But I do want to remove the glue squeeze out. And this powder. That's the glue squeeze out I'm removing right now. Okay, so I see this and I see that I need the compressed air. I think I have two cans. I think I have one unopened one. Let me see here. This is an unopened one. I can see it. Oh, here it is. It's right in front of my nose. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the way to go. Okay, let's look at this. Look at this. So I think here I'm removing glue squeeze out. And I'm sorry it's not in focus. Now it is. Yeah. And so today, someone asked me on Instagram. I guess he didn't watch all the reels. He just watched maybe one of them. He says, "Hey, I noticed you have a microscope. What do you use the microscope for?" And he made it sound like he also uses a microscope in a guitar repair shop. But see, now I'm damaging a little bit, but that's the nature of these repairs. You make it look worse before you start making it look better. Okay. So sometimes the way people write these comments on Instagram or YouTube, they're not always clearly written, grammatically correct or whatever, so very much open to interpretations. And sometimes I think people do what I do, which is dictate into the app, and then things just kind of self-corrects, and I don't always proofread before I click the send button. So I think some people do that as well. Okay, refocus. This doesn't look too bad. Not sure. Well, there's some crushed wood here. So this is going to need some drop filling right here, because there's some crushed wood. Obviously, this tip of this blade can easily break off. I think this, what I'm scratching off now, is glue squeeze out. I also noticed that I have a better depth of field optically than you do through the camera. So I do look through the microscope and sometimes not aware of the fact that you're seeing it slightly blurry at a certain distance from the lens. So then I see on the monitor, if I happen to look, that you're actually seeing a slightly blurry image. So sorry about that. it's still a decent enough live stream, I hope. Dr. Jeffrey Boyle is here. Text is very so misinterpret. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to wrap it up because there's nothing I can do on camera now. And I have someone coming in at 6. So this gives me time to do the spraying. I'm going to use, oh yeah, I need to do a flash coat first. Almost forgot. But yeah, I'll use that. Oh, there's something more I can do before I do any spraying. Prepare the fingerboard. Mask it off. Why don't we do this on camera? All right. Let's do it. Okay. So it's got to be, I got to pull it slightly longer than the fingerboard length because I need to tape it all around the frets this way. Because I don't want the lacquer to shoot on the actual fingerboard. Okay. This part isn't so critical. I won't be spraying here. But this part is. So just want to make sure it's all sealed. Is it? I think I can do better. This. Okay. And now on the other side. Same thing. So I'm kind of getting ready to reach out to potential sponsors, mostly for Instagram, to be honest with you, because Instagram is doing better than YouTube for me. Not only that I have more views and more followers, as opposed to YouTube subscribers in a shorter period of time, but I'm also comparing my Instagram account to other Instagram accounts of similar, well, the same niche. And, well, my account is clearly doing better than many of the other ones. So I will soon hit 10,000 followers. Maybe I'm already there. Let me see. Let me check. Let's check. 9,893 subscribers. So maybe tomorrow I will be at 10,000 followers, not subscribers. Okay. Yeah, in like 3 months. And I only follow 20 something, 23 people, I guess, or accounts. So I reached out to the company that made my red jacket, because people have been asking me about it. So, but communication is kind of slow with them. So, well, if they don't go for it, I'll survive. Now, in terms of guitar-related sponsors, there's this company that kind of annoys me that keeps reaching out to me. And every time I mention money, then they don't reply, and then they reach back with another request. I already mentioned what company it is. So last email I got from them, and that was for YouTube, was, oh, could they possibly use my content with my permission? I didn't reply to that. And it's a company that I can see, we can all see, we all have eyes, copies products developed by other companies, by, let's call them legitimate companies. And they copy that, they make their own version of it, an exact copy of it. And they sell it without any credit to the original developer of the product, which is guitar hardware. They have some of their own products as well, which is what they should be doing, and nothing more than that. So a company that doesn't really mind copying others is asking me for permission to use my content. It's a weird question. So when you upload content on YouTube, you select a checkbox that already says if others can just use it and copy it. And I always check, yes, they can. So I'm not really sure how that's visible. Maybe in the description, I guess. But yeah, so it's just a weird question coming from a company that is copying products. So this is it now, all right? So I taped it off. I always like to put the sharp blades away as soon as I don't need them. So there, I put it away. And now I'll have to do some work off camera. Okay. All right, doctors. Live stream here is always excellent. Well, I'm happy to hear that, Doctor. Dr. Jeffrey Boyle. I have 5 audience members watching this live, and I have to say goodbye. So I'll be back probably with this Univox High Flyer, or maybe the Univox High Flyer base, or maybe even both of them today, I don't know. But I need to do this before my customer comes at 6, which is in 15 minutes. So this gives me enough time to do some spraying on this, okay? So thank you, kids. It's bedtime. No, actually, I'll do some more live streaming. So don't go to bed just yet, all right? So perhaps I'll see you later.